Good morning, good evening, good night. Whatever time you're watching this, I hope you're having a great day. The Score Space Game Jam is a monthly game jam where you must create a game with an online leaderboard in 3 days. This was my first game jam ever. The theme of this month's game jam was float. When coming up for ideas for the game, I wanted everything to float in some way. Floating in space, on floating platforms, fighting floating enemies, or while the player can float around the arena, dodging bullets. I was heavily inspired by Destiny 2, which I played a lot of during the free-to-play month. The player's movement was directly yoinked from the Titans class, where a player can toggle a floating ability to move around the map. I spent 12 hours of my day designing, coding, and 3D modeling. I was fully dedicated to winning this game jam. I got the enemy spawning done, I got the movement done for the player, I had started to learn about shaders for effects like lightning and massive laser beams, and at the end of the day I had a functioning prototype where enemies could spawn, you could shoot and kill them with this sweet Destiny 2 damage indicator. Day 2 went by crazy quick. 16 hours were spent working on this game and nothing would stop me. The trickiest bit was getting the navigation done, which was a pain in the ass. Navigation in Godot always feels a little bit janky to work with. Godot, please fix. But it all worked out in the end. I started to polish, I added a gun to the player, polished the menus, added particle effects to the robots, and I even thought of a name for the game. Hexadrones. Finally, I did the most important and tedious thing, which was to add a leaderboard. All top 3 submissions need to have a leaderboard to qualify, and I was aiming for top 3. I ended up using Loot Locker for the online leaderboard. It was simple enough to implement, just took a while to learn. After a quick-paced day 2, I wanted to slow down for day 3. I started my day with creating some renders in Blender, then created some banner art for Itch in Figma. It was during the creation of the banner art I realized I didn't have any bosses. Every good game needs a super epic boss. I looked at the clock. I had about 9 hours left to design, model, code, and balance a game making or game breaking boss. All while leaving time to create a short trailer to entice people to play my game. But I had to do it. I went full speed ahead. Design, done. Blender, done. Code this, code that. Massive laser beam here. Super big balls there. Spawn robots now. And just like that, I had it done. It didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would, and I had plenty of time to create a trailer for the game. However, I started to feel sick and dizzy. My room got super hot from my PC. It was also the hottest day of the summer so far. I felt a bit too sick to continue, so I decided to export the game, upload it to itch.io, and go to bed to get some well-needed rest. I ended up getting heatstroke. But the game was done. It was uploaded and I was happy with how it turned out. Until I get the first person to play my game and they comment that they die as soon as they spawn. I forgot to playtest the final exported game. And it turns out, I forgot to export the floor in Godot. So the player would just fall into the void and instantly die. However, I was too late. I went to bed. I didn't know about this till I woke up. I tried to reach out to upload a different version, but I got ignored. So with this broken game that I uploaded, almost no one played it, and the ones who did play it, rated it poorly. I ended up coming last place among low effort games and pre-made scam games. All in all, this game jam has been a big learning experience, and I have loads of fun doing it. I wish to continue to develop the game in the future. I have just uploaded a brand new version of Hexadrones with more polish, fixed bugs, and a new enemy type. So if you want to play it, try beat my high score, check it out in the description. Anyway, I hope you have a joyous day, and I'll see you in the next one.